Well, things just took a turn. Now didn't they? Now didn't
How
they?
the turntables have...
Wait
a minute.
have
the tables have turned.
Oh,
That's the thing.
How
That's
the
the thing.
tables have turned.
We're not doing this.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Actually, we are, Sky. Oh, what a surprise. It has to do with sharing and Sky.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered. Except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So funny. Interesting.
Oh, really?
Oh, so you're allowed to do this?
I didn't do
You're
anything.
allowed to do this?
Excuse.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not doing this with you today.
I didn't
Okay,
do
pal?
anything.
First of all, Dave's Hot Chicken brought us food this morning.
Yes.
They wanted us to try their new hot cauliflower bites. Very cool. Dave's Not Chicken,
Get
if
it.
you will.
Get it.
Delicious. All good stuff.
Yeah.
All good things.
Yeah.
All good things. But Sky did something very interesting.
What'd she do?
I
She
did not
did
do-
something very interesting.
Well, you
now,
did,
we've
Scott,
all,
you know,
Emily, Thor, myself, have all eaten a little something already this morning. But we knew that Dave's Hot Chicken was coming in, so we didn't
We
eat
saved
a
some
ton.
room.
Yeah, save some room.
Save some
Sure.
room.
Sky,
Even if we didn't save some room, I could eat. You know.
of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sky, on the other hand, put all her eggs in the Dave's Hot Chicken basket.
I sure did.
She was like, I'm going to wait until they bring the food, and then I'm going to eat just that. Totally fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I think she thought she was the owner of the food because she did that.
Owner.
So they bring in a platter of these cauliflower bites.
Yes.
Great. And then they brought mac and cheese, I guess, as well. And Sky claims it as her own.
I did not claim it.
You 1,000,000% did.
That
Yeah.
cart,
Because-
that cart wheeled in here.
You wailed in here, and
And what
Sky,
happened?
And they said, "Do you want the mac and cheese too?" Now you're sitting right there by the cart.
They were having a
so they
conversation
asked
with me.
you. They were not having a conversation directly with
yeah,
you.
they were.
They were talking to the show, which is 4 of us. Thank you very much. And you said yes, we would like, or I would like the mac and cheese. And so you took the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Did I say anything wrong?
I was too busy working, so I didn't know
Right.
what was going on. to see.
Grinding away.
Totally
I was-
working.
Yes, I was
Just-
locking down the video. You know, I was
Yeah.
the director of the video. So
Okay, can I give a little backstory on, because what you said is correct.
Okay,
They
okay,
wheeled the
okay,
cart
okay,
in.
okay.
We were told as the show that this would be coming. They wheeled the cart in, but here's a little fun fact about the cauliflower not chicken. Is the fact that the sales guy who is in charge of the Dave's Hot Chicken account, for some reason about a decade ago, got it in his head that I am a vegetarian and a
you should
strict.
look at your triglycerides.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't tell him.
Well, I don't blame him because you kind of put it out
Yeah.
there that you could be without, and if somebody, you know what I mean?
You
she
act-
acts like she eats healthy and vegetarian.
You act granola with a side of meat sauce.
Thank you.
That's who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, they just
okay.
got to get a
That's
look
who
at
you
her
are.
on Taco Bell Thursdays.
Okay,
Look
can-
out.
okay. So this sales
bomb.
guy, who clearly isn't in here on the regular, does not see Taco Bell Thursday.
Or
We-
dinners.
Or anything I eat. We got wind probably like 10 years ago that he believes I'm a
You're a full
vegetarian
vegetarian,
because he set up one time like a breakfast station and brought special vegetarian items just for me. And from that point on, I'm like, I'm
You
going.
don't have the heart to tell him.
I don't have the heart to
going
tell
with
him, and I kind of think it's a funny bit. So, like, so whenever he goes, "Oh, Sky, I brought something special for you," I always go, "Oh, thank you. That's so nice of
You
you
know
to,
me.
to think of." Yeah, you know me. So when he knew that it was cauliflower and not chicken coming in, immediately he beelines for me. Sky, he stopped me in the hall when you guys weren't
Yeah,
around.
I get it.
Sky, this is for you.
Sure.
Sky, you're so excited. Sky, I can't wait
Right.
for you to try this.
Right.
So when they wheel it in, you're correct.
You also know, though, that that's not factual.
right.
So,
But
okay.
but that's that's just some backstory on why this guy then
Don't feel like it pertains to anything, but
well,
okay.
I do, because that's why when he came in with the cart, he was mainly talking to me and specifically handed me the items and then asked me if I would like mac and cheese with my cauliflower.
Right.
And I said thank you.
Okay.
And so it was offered directly to me.
Okay, wait a minute though.
Yes.
You set up the backstory fine.
Yes.
You know though that it's bullshit.
Right.
You're not vegetarian, and it's not just for you.
Right.
That it's for all of us.
But they only had one plate, which was surprising because normally they'll bring in
Yeah.
like four plates, one for
Right.
each
Yeah.
of us.
Right.
So there was only one plate. It was handed directly to me.
Yeah.
The
Don't
three
make
of
it yours.
you
Don't make it
had
yours.
already eaten a full
Don't
breakfast.
make it yours.
And
No, I
so,
left room.
And you know,
And
and
explain to me why Thor went over there and opened the lid.
Well, first of all, what really threw me off was when they came in here, Sky immediately turns, blocks everyone, and starts dancing.
Yeah, that was really
I
So,
did a happy
they
dance.
Did
Clearly-
dance
really
over
bad.
to it.
Clearly,
I did.
That
I
was
did a happy
really
dance.
bad.
they
It was
were
great.
thrown
It was
off.
sexy.
Second, I saw
What are
the
you,
mac and
Shakira?
cheese. I saw the
You.
mac and cheese sitting there, and I thought it was either mac and cheese or mashed potatoes, but I wasn't sure whose it was, so I was going to open it
Oh,
to look.
so the thing right in front of my computer where I sit with all my stuff, you were confused.
Why
whose
did
it
you
was.
get to put? Why'd you purposely put all that stuff right
Right,
in
I
front of
just
your
figured-
computer?
Because
I
it was
just-
handed directly
Well,
to
you put
me,
it-
So
and
what?
I
Yeah,
said,
I
It's not,
just
still
figured-
not yours.
In the middle.
I just figured they would
Still
put
not
it
yours.
down. I figured what we usually do when we have food come in is we put it down there or over there.
over there on the
But-
community
but,
table.
we didn't put it on the community table because we were taking pictures of it and had to do
It
a
normally
video.
goes right here.
We were
This is the
taking
second-
pictures of it and had to do a
But
video.
right here is my spot.
We were
But
taking
you
pictures
placed
of
it
things
there.
Yeah.
You placed it
Because
there.
it was offered to me.
It's
It
not-
was
that's
handed
not
to me.
true.
And I put it there in my spot.
Okay.
And so when germaphobe Thor comes over
Oh.
here, the guy who won't share food with anyone grabs my mac and cheese and then starts to open the
Well,
lid.
it wasn't your mac and cheese. It didn't say
I'm
Sky
like,
on
what
it.
the fuck
I
is
totally
happening?
agree. He did manhandle it a little bit. I mean, it was
It was
It
wild.
was like he was fumbling with his prom date. But
I don't think it was that
I mean, it
bad.
was
Stuck
a little,
a finger
it was
in
a little
it. It was weird.
It was a
It
little
was
much.
weird.
I don't remember it saying Sky
Yeah,
on
that
it,
being
though,
said,
which
it was
is
not
weird.
yours. It's not yours.
Oh, so that breakfast sandwich you were eating, if I walked over, picked it up, and took a bite,
If there
that
was
would
only
make
one,
sense.
if there was only one,
Yeah.
then maybe you would have a right to it, and I would split it.
But
would
I could
split
just
it,
walk
but
over.
we each got our own.
But I could just walk over and open it if it's sitting in front of your space. If they only brought one,
I would offer it. I would say,
Yeah,
let's split it
in
in
what
fours.
world would sales come in with food, have one of it, and then nobody
Just
says
give it to
anything
Sky.
and just give it to somebody on the show without us all talking? That would never happen.
The
Yeah.
bottom line is
oh, what's the bottom
the
line?
bottom line is you attacked me.
For what?
When we got those cookies from Thor's
Oh, the
parents,
ones you stole and
you-
took home?
and
Oh,
you
yeah.
left
Forgot about this.
on our winter break
Oh, you're
and
so
didn't
full of it.
even care about them.
Didn't care at all.
think about them. And I said to everyone, does anybody want these? Is anybody going to take them?
I heard
and
it.
you said,
I heard
no,
it.
I don't want them.
Yeah.
And I took them. And then you flipped out and said, I
lost.
stole them from you.
You did.
You called me a thief.
You were.
called me a thief.
You were and you are.
Then what the fuck is the difference from what you just did right in front of us?
This-
I at least offered.
This was one plate of food brought in for
I can't have a bite?
a vegetarian.
You're not a vegetarian.
You're not a vegetarian.
That was a whole fucking box of individually wrapped cookies, which would save for months.
Do you not recall me? Hey, does anybody want these? Does anybody want these?
Eddie.
Does anybody want these?
I still think
Does
you're
anybody
a
want
thief,
these?
Eddie.
Thank you,
I
Emily.
still
Fuck you,
think you're a
Emily.
thief.
Fuck you,
Thank
Emily.
you.
Sky, somehow it's worse.
Okay, wait, what?
Because there was no conversation. You should
I
have said
offered you a
them over there.
cauliflower bite. I know
After
these
the
guys
fact.
aren't
Wait,
cauliflower
after.
guys.
Well,
I
Eddie's,
mean-
Eddie.
I'm a meat man.
He's a meat
Yes,
man.
I'm a
I've
meat
heard
man.
that about
Buddy,
Eddie.
That's my calling card.
Your
Yeah.
calling card isn't cauliflower,
But I
man.
can try it. I
Yeah.
mean, they brought it in for us. It
And
isn't
I like
for Sky.
mac and cheese.
And what is this
Yeah.
for Sky thing? It's not for you.
Well, I felt like it was.
What? You felt
Why?
wrong. You're wrong.
I don't know
All
about
three
you
of you-
guys,
so-
but weren't the four of us on this a whole email?
Yeah.
It
Yes.
wasn't just
Yes.
Sky on this email.
So you guys get
why was
double
I in the
breakfast?
Why was I in the video we did if it was just for you?
I don't know. That was wild that you were there.
Well, they asked us. I want to be in it.
Oh, that's right.
It's supposed
That's
to be
right.
for all four of us.
That's right. That's right.
And then.
What?
So we kind of take umbrage with it. We're like, dude, can I have a little? And Sky was screaming at my poor friend Thor for touching her mac and cheese.
Oh, really? He molested it.
It was a little
yeah,
much.
Yeah. I think it's pregnant.
And then
Not pregnant.
she dumps like a gallon of pepper in the mac and cheese. And I'm like,
I
what,
didn't see
what are
that.
you doing? Yeah, you didn't see that?
It's my mac and cheese. I
What-
love
what are you-
pepper on my mac
What
and
are you
cheese.
doing?
It's really good.
So literally, we didn't get. None of us got to try it.
Well, you got
Sky just took it.
You all got a full breakfast that I didn't get. So let's
was
not.
your choice.
Let's
I
not
said
act like
I
we're
left.
starving
I
to
left
death.
That was
room.
your
There's a
choice.
sandwich still sitting
was
over
your
there.
choice.
Guy,
That was you. You're a
Sky won't let me eat. Oh, I'm famished. So good.
I hate you so much.
Oh my
Whatever.
God.